A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. So Illinois is headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Hawaii's offense will go on the attack first. And they'll put their fate in the hands of this transfer junior quarterback. Getting the start here in the first game of the season. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for room, it's Rice. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten... They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll go with a direct snap. Drag down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Fields the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. And here he is, the freshman that somewhat surprisingly won the quarterback job, and now he'll try to lead this team back to the playoff. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Ripping through the defense. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of this drive. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll move the tight end. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Still looking. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes the easy one to the back. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something. More dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. Drops back on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. He's up to 57 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Can they catch him? They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. At the 35, he's got room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Reels it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Hauls it in. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Look out! And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Illini!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. RPO complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The handoff. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping them.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason. Fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase an...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Turns upfield. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
2nd and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively.
He's going to fire deep. Got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Makes the grab inbounds.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Daniels. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Torres. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That one just came off his hand badly.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Fighting Illini! The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Follows his blocks. It's Rice. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 4 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Bulls, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Honolulu. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
The Illinois head coach told me at the half he is absolutely thrilled with the start that this young running back has gotten off to. As we told you, highly recruited, a lot of hype. And in his first start, he has risen to the occasion. Now, we've got a whole half left to go. We'll see if he can continue to shine. But Coach is thrilled with this young freshman's performance to start his career. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out. Let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's complete on the right side. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. He's got enough. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Illini.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Drops back on first down. Got his man. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Second down to the air. Caught. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for room. It's Rice. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. Finds his man. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Quarterback gets the first down. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Just smothered on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure with this guy's scrambling ability.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Hawaii. Sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Number 97, set to advance on the football.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Trying to establish the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keep it on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On the run, it's Daniels. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Off-play action. Extending the play. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The snap sets up to throw. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here's some daylight. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. They'll ride the hot hand. There's a crease. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Illinois. And the pummeling has started. On to attempt the try. And he missed it. That's like standing over your tee shot and barely topping the thing. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Looking down the middle. It's dropped after taking the hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Working the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Rainbow Warriors are threatening on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll go to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Illinois sideline. As we told you before the game, this freshman running back in his first start had a huge opportunity today, and he has delivered. Late in this ball game, you have seen the productivity he's had, and he continues to grind out here. Every time he gets the ball, he's made something special happen. Continues to drive hard in his first start. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Keeps it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Offense in an empty set. Motion from the wideout. Sees an alley. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The run inside. It's Rice. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Torres. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Still looking. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Got an alley. He'll try to take it back. The tag. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And the stomping has commenced. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the 1st down, and they'll get it back.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Great place to start for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Short pass. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Illinois lining up quickly. Making the adjustment. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
interception.